Good evening, everyone. As usual. Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone, to tonight's wonderful presentation, where myself and my friend Matt will be the hosts and presenters. Just a little bit before we get started, a little bit about my friend Matt here. Matt has been working in the mining industry for over 15 years. Passionate about crypto. He's been also, delved into the crypto space the last 5 years. And while doing those two things, he was looking for ways to generate an extra source of income. And that's where we met. Actually, that's where we are here now for. I've known Matt since last year. He's someone, he would put others in front of him, really passionate about helping other people. So really appreciate him as a good friend as well. So amazing.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate that. Yeah, look, I've known Sam for a little bit too. I think I did meet Sam first time in one of the Sydney events with the owners. But yeah, look, Sam's got a fair bit of banking and finance experience. He's played in that game for over 22 years. So it is, look, we appreciate having guys like this on the team because it's, it definitely helps having a bit of background experience, especially when we're bringing on prospects. They like to hear a bit of that when they're looking into these type of business. So, all right, so we'll kick this off. I'll just share the screen.
Let's get started.
All right, do you want to kick it off, Sam?
All right, okay. So welcome again. So tonight's presentation is about validus, the validus opportunity. And I'm really passionate about this as it is, I have a financial background, but also educational. I've been lecturing in economics and finance. So see, this combines both of them. So that's really my great passion. So before we get started, a little bit of a short disclaimer. We are not here to give any financial advice. We're here to share experience, and whatever we say here will be out of our experience. So don't take it as final. If you want to make financial decisions, do approach someone who is an expert in that field. All right. So so what is when you go back to what is validus? What it is actually, it takes away all these barriers to success. When you look at even nations or individual people, the main thing that stops them from moving forward is the barrier, meaning that they don't know what they don't know. Actually, that's the main thing, is that we don't know what we don't know in anything actually. So, and that stops us from moving forward. So barriers to success are accessible to valuable information or on relevant topic. The example of many African countries, I could cite Congo, for example, the richest country on earth by resources. Actually, it could be the richest country on earth, but due to the barriers of information that they have, then they are actually amongst the poorest countries in the world as well. So other thing is a strong community, not having a strong community or organic mentorship. So this being part of validus, then we actually have access to mentorship. People who have actually done it, like Nick, like Matt, who is expert in has expertise in crypto, team building, but also coaching and mentoring. So by having that people around us, then we actually ascend to greater success, and we are also aspire to go ahead and then if there is any issue, then we can actually call anyone and get the info as well and the support. Finally, a platform of equal opportunity. That is, once you become member, then you have access to all information, regardless, where you are from or where you live, or even level of education and so on. So that's what I really love this opportunity about compared to anything out there. Also, we do have it's a exclusive membership program platform. So meaning that it's only accessible to people who are member of this of validus team. Actually, next one.
Yeah.
So a little bit more about validus, founded in 2021, although like a tree, you see a big tree, but it does take years to grow. But so there was a lot of work done in the background before it was launched. It is the headquarters is in Dubai, but also registered in the US as a business. At the moment, operating in over 100 countries. As I was saying earlier, it's a exclusive membership platform. So you become member to have access to the information that's available to all members. Within the first years, actually, the company was so successful the way that it's operating. It attracted managed to reach the 200 million in revenue, and also attract over 300,000 members worldwide. It is now approaching actually over 400,000. And also, what is more fascinating for me, coming from the financial background, it's that it is a AAA rated company. For most people, it might not mean anything, but at least countries have rated. It's not exactly the same rating scale, but at least A+ or and so on. This one is rated by Business for Home organization. So all they do is actually they gather information about those companies and they update the information quite regularly, scrutinize the companies, and then they give them AAA or any rating, A or C or D. And validus is the first company to actually achieve that rating within the first year. And there are not many out there having a AAA rating. I know companies have been around for over 20, 25 years, 30 years, and they might have AA+, but not a single company have achieved that within the first year. So that makes me really confident working with this company.
Yeah, 100%.
Next one here, before that one. So we were talking about membership, becoming member of this exclusive opportunity. So this gives us access to a platform called Mastery, actually. At the moment, we have some of the best training out there I just have a focus on Forex. Forex is a $6 trillion a day industry. I have actually experience in that. I haven't looked at joining some companies to learn to trade. I actually did that, and some cost up to $90,000 to be trained and to access the trainings here. As soon as you join, you have access to a certain level. We'll look at the different level later. And as a member, then you actually get loyalty rewards, which is quite very, very interesting. No other companies does it. You might have heard of Qantas does it. You become a member, and then when you fly, then you acquire you accumulate frequent flyer points, or you go shopping and then you have flybys. Last week I went to a golf club. When you start looking at loyalty programs, you start to notice that as well. So found out that they had 4 or 5 levels of loyalty at the golf club that I used to go. I actually have it here, but so wherever we go, actually we can collect loyalty points. In this case, you will be rewarded for just being a member and learn something that could serve you for the rest of your life, which is quite amazing. So those loyalty points, you can gift it, you can buy or redeem it to anything that you want, actually. And there is another so the membership tier, there are 8 of them, starting at 50, which is, even again, then that really excited me, because as we're saying, this is equal. Validus is given access, equal opportunity to anyone in Africa, in the third world countries, with $50. We could, other companies, even some of the big companies I know of, might start at $300 or $500 and things, but then you end up paying $200 to $300 a month, which is really hard for most people in the third world countries. So I was really excited that people could start here with the 50, and then as they get more points, more revenues, then they can increase. But here you can start with 50, and the highest one is 10,000. And these different levels give you access to different level of education as well. So the membership then is lasts for 60 weeks, and accordingly, then you are rewarded as well. Next one. So what is the vMastery, or the content? As I was saying earlier, at the moment we have Premier, actually really some of the best Forex trading training online. What is the goal of validus is actually to become a hub for really high level of education. So what they are planning to introduce then is leadership, business development, blockchain, and wealth mastery as well. So we'll see it growing. Now at the moment we have Forex, as I was saying, probably the best training out there. And that we'll look at it soon. A couple of years from now, we'll say, oh my gosh, I was so happy that I actually got started early with this company. It will be a giant, a titan, as Nick says, a giant company in the near future.
And they are going to expand too, aren't they? Sounds they're looking at going into languages and a few other different areas as well eventually. So that's exciting.
Yeah, really. So if you want to take over, next one.
Yep.
You go ahead, Nick. I think you are. Sorry, Nick. I see too many Nicks here. Matt.
All right. So yeah, I can. I'll touch base a bit on these. So these are giving us our different levels of the different packs that we can purchase. So, you know, if you, as we said, we can start at the lowest of V50. We can buy a pack right up to the 10K. So whatever pack you purchase, this is giving you the different levels of training. You can learn how to trade. So obviously, the higher the pack that you purchase, the more options you're going to have. It's going to drop down a lot more you can learn. But from whatever you buy, so say if you bought a 500, you will be able to get access from the V50 right up to your 500. So that gives you quite a few options there to get started. I'm doing some of the training at the moment, and it's very good. We've got some guys in the teams that are professional traders, have sat down and they've done the full course. So to do the full course of buying the 10K pack, that opens up every level and probably take you a little bit over 12 months. But by the time you finish that course, you'll come out the other side as an institutional trader.
Excellent.
Do you want to touch base anymore on that, Sam? Well, that's pretty good.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, it's as I was saying earlier, there are training out there, training companies where you become member and you end up paying just to access the platform $330 a month, plus a joining fee of over $2,000, $3,000, and so on. And that's not even close to this. It's a lot of videos. So this is quite amazing.
Well, here really you buy a pack and you're earning your 2 to 3% a week while you're learning the training. So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, can take the next one as well.
Where do we
next
go?
One. Okay. All right. I will do the.
That's
this one here. You want to do this?
Yeah. Yep. You can run through this for a bit if you like, Sam.
You go ahead. This one is I don't have the glasses on me, so
okay.
I'll do this after this one.
Yep. Okay. So this is just give us a bit of a rundown on the learning resources, institutional footprint. So it just gives you an idea of the in-depth of when you do buy packs and you go into the training. It's given a bit of an idea that you've got access to video tutorials, live webinars, PowerPoints, information sheets. So it's pretty detailed of what we get for different size packs that we buy involving in the trading. Obviously, the more higher packs that you buy, it's pretty in-depth detail. So it does take a bit to get your head around, but it's definitely a good skill to learn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. So let me do the next one. All right. So as we were talking about earlier, we do receive rewards. So we call it rewards here, but at least we are rewarded to just become a member. So as an example here, someone who joins with the 1000 V1000 package, they will get approximately 3%, up to 3% per week, but let's say on average of 2.5 a week for 60 weeks. So if they were going to withdraw anyway, at least so then their initial package will grow to $1,500, right? At least points, 1,500 points. So it triples in at least they will have 2.5 times for over 6 weeks, 60 weeks actually. Do you want to explain a little bit more on this one?
Yeah, that's fine. So pretty much the rundown is these examples of the packs. So you've got here the V1000. So they give us contractually of minimum 2%. So every week we're going to be earning between our 2 to 3% every week. That runs for 60 weeks. So that's just, so this here's just given an example, averaging, your 2.5% over your 60 weeks. You will, at the end of your 60 weeks, you'll get your 1,500 points, which is your 1,500 USD.
Okay. Let's explain on next one is quite easier to understand.
Yeah, the compounding. Yep.
Yeah, the compounding effect then actually takes you, if you keep your rewards for 60 weeks, then it end up accumulating to 3,500 points. And those points, as Matt was saying earlier, can be redeemed for anything at the end of the 60 weeks, which is quite amazing as well, quite a good reward system. So of course, for someone who put 10,000 would be 35,000 if it's 5,000, and accordingly, actually. So yeah.
And as you can see here on this one, by week 30, you've already made your 1,000 back. So if you don't need the funds, you're better off to leave it in there. It's going to compound, and you're roughly going to triple your money or a bit more over your 60 weeks. And in 60 weeks, you can decide to withdraw the whole lot, or you could buy another pack and go again. So it's very effective.
Excellent. Yeah. And finally, so what is the next step then here? Where do you go from here? It's quite simple. It's to get back. Actually, the person who invited you here will get back to you and show you how to get registered. It's actually, registration is free, and I'm sure if you're really keen, you can choose the package. So the question is how much do you want to triple? So in marketing, we say that if for every dollar that you put in and you get 2, how many dollars you would like to put? So here the same thing. So how much do you want to triple? So that's the biggest question that you might have. So get registered, purchase your first membership tier, and then look at your rewards growing and things, and also learn from the content. The second option here is you can also refer this opportunity to your friends, to people that are close to you, and also then build a network around you. And we'll see more of the benefits of building your own business as well. So,
all right. So that was so that's the first part of the presentation. We will go through the second part now, just going through the referral system of the business.
Thanks.
So we've got bonuses, 10%. Right. Okay, so anyone that you refer, so this top person here, this could be me, and I said, right, I've got people I want to bring on. So anyone underneath me that they want to start an account, any pack they purchase, this top person will receive 10% direct bonus. So every time they purchase a pack, 10% gets released to this person, right? So that happens with anyone that you've got under that. So it's quite an effective system, and it can just keep snowballing. Every time that person buys, it's just 10%. So it's a great system.
It is, yeah. As example, the next one, as an example, we could see that. So it's what we call binaries, like 2 legs, left and right. And as you continue working on this, and you will definitely get a lot of support from the team. And let's say we accumulate 80,000 points on one leg, on one side, and then 100,000 on the other one. So you will be earning 10% of the weakest one, so of the 80,000, which is 8,000 for that week.
Yep. No, 100%.
Yeah.
And then the matrix. Do you want me to touch a bit on the matrix?
You're the expert in that, but I understand it really well now. It is really amazing. You go ahead.
Now the matrix is it's a very powerful system we have here. So it's another income stream. So to become qualified on the matrix, you would have to have your top account. You have to purchase a 5K pack, and then you would have to bring in 15K volume. So you might create a few more accounts underneath your top and bring in 15K of your own volume. That would give you 2 green ticks for matrix qualifier. Or you would bring others on, which equivalents up to 15K volume. So when I started, I was able to bring in 3 people on the 5K pack. So that was my 15K volume.
Excellent.
So that's that's your qualifying into the matrix. And it's a relentless snowballing system. So you can see here, as you do become matrix qualified, your first payment is going to be $3 a day. Then as the next level drops down, you'll go to $9 a day, and it just snowballs. So it does take a little while to kick in, but as you start, we could say 3 to 4 years down the track, that one matrix account could turn over anything between $1,000 to $2,000 a day. It's a really great system. That's just a matter of having you qualified. That just snowball effect. That's just an income stream. Then also you're still earning your 2 to 3% and your bonuses in the business as well. So we've got a few income streams in the system.
Yeah. So which means in short, you don't have to actually do anything here. It's as long as you join with the you start your business with the 5,000 package, and then you invite your friends and they join with similar. You actually, as Matt was saying, at least you accumulate 15,000 points of referral. Then you actually qualify for this matrix, and then the company then will place you. Whoever joins, then they will place you underneath you, and that's how the funds are accumulated.
Yep, that's right.
Good. You can go ahead with this one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just a bonus point breakdown. So as we mentioned before, with the 10%, anyone that you directly refer and you earn your 10%, how it's broken up is you've got an active wallet and you've got a passive wallet. So say if you're receiving 500 USD commission from a pack that someone's bought, it will release 70% into your active wallet and it will release 30% in your passive wallet. So this passive wallet, which they call passive 30, that's another income stream on its own. So whatever amount drops into your passive wallet, 10% of that will get moved into your active wallet every month for 13 months. So that's an extra income every month for 13 months that will just continuously come in. So it's quite effective. And like I said, every time a person buys a pack, that just keeps coming in and coming in every week.
Yeah. Oh, good. So the next one is the ranks and rewards. As you grow your network, then those are the different rewards. Like when you reach 2020, on each side you will be getting your watch, Apple Watch. The next one, Ruby, a Apple phone, which is a 14 at the moment. And then as you go up and up, then there's more rewards coming, such as a MacBook Pro, a luxury Rich, when you reach Diamond. And what I'm looking for is for the gold bar, actually, to hold it in your hand and maybe just at least that would be a good one. And then after that, you have the different ones like Black Diamond, the Rolex. I'm not so excited about a Rolex, but the car would quite be very exciting. That could be a good one, actually. So
we just had we recently just had our first Crown Diamond achieve that in Australia. So he's just achieved his Lamborghini, so that's pretty exciting, massive achievement. So
it is. So it's a lot of rewards, a lot of things to look forward to. But what I really love is actually as you join the team, then you actually create a family that truly cares about you. Actually, that really is there for you, and that's what I really love about this. It's you from someone you don't know in the street, and then you become part of the family who really care about you, actually. So this is
that's great support, as Sam said, from the leaders, whether they're in our team or they're in the community. We're all we'll help each other grow, and I think that's what it's all about. That's why it's going so well. So it's it's exciting.
You go ahead. Oh, we're done this one.
That's just different. This is different rewards. And this is just a bit of a roadmap now. they're going to be coming up with a new roadmap, because we've pretty much already achieved what what we've got here. They're well in front, so it's pretty exciting. They will have a new roadmap coming up. But as we see here, there's a lot of exciting growth coming up. I believe by next year, we are pretty much going to be hitting $1 billion company. I know that we won't be too far away from it with the way that things are going. They do have metaverse integration, where that's going to be another big thing that's happening. And something else which I find exciting is a Crown Wealth Club. Now, the Crown Wealth Club is pretty exciting, where most other companies don't do it. They try to keep all your money you spending inside the company, where Crown Wealth Club is basically, they're going to have investment opportunities outside of validus, and they're going to give you the chance to say, hey, we've got opportunities here for you to expand your funds and invest in other areas outside the company, which is pretty exciting. Which they're going to have really great financial advice and stuff going down that road. But yeah, most companies won't do that. They'll want you to keep spending their own company. So I think that I think that's pretty exciting from validus as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And finally, last slide.
Yes, you're right.
You go ahead.
Sam.
Yeah. Well, here is actually the real the official details of the company. So it's Team Validus. There are a lot of counterfeits. You could buy a lot of fake goods out there, and there are a lot of copycats trying to to act as they are valid themselves, but they will add an S, or they will put a hyphen or something, and they are pretending to be Validus, Team Validus. So the official one is teamvalidus.com, and on the rest in Facebook and other social medias are as stated here. So look, I mean, be very careful that you don't sign up for something and end up losing your money and accuse Validus for have taken your money and things. So very careful with that.
That's right. Yeah, as long as you stick to the only site here, we should we should be fine.
Oh, good. All right. Nope, that's it.
All right.
We can go back to the top one. Yeah. If
all right. Well, I'll stop sharing, and we'll bring out some questions.
Yeah.
Anyone's got any questions?
You can unmute yourself if